Uh-oh, Sarah. I fear I am here to give your staff ideas. Sorry, that's like my whole shtick. But listen, I get it. Disruption is inconvenient and not everybody can do it. But the disruption is kind of the point sometimes. Like strikes and walkouts have always been one way where people say, we're kind of out of options over here, and they get attention. They don't work because they're polite. But I know that forms of protesting like striking and walking out are not accessible to everyone. There are so many ways to take action. And thank goodness, because showing up looks differently for everyone. But if we poo-poo strikes and walkouts and roll our eyes and say, I can't do that or it never works, I mean, that's a little silly if we look at history. Protest works, disruption works. Don't bean soup advocacy, if you will. There's forms of civic engagement I don't really get down with, so I'm going to pick a different form of activism and do that instead. I literally wrote an entire Substack about this. Maybe you share a story, raise awareness, call your reps. Maybe you just talk to your neighbor. But nobody's out here trying to inconvenience parents when educators protest in some way. The goal is to make visible what happens every single day when care work is underfunded, undervalued, and taken for granted. And you know what also hurts families? Not being able to afford childcare. Providers getting paid poverty wages. Lawmakers threatening to slash Head Start funding, which would result in centers closing and millions of families would then have no Head Start. But again, just because you can't do it or it doesn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work. And it doesn't mean that's the only option you have to get involved.